Imaginative, brilliant, creative, and diverse, Elon Musk can be defined in a variety of ways. He is now one of the most powerful pioneers in the high-tech world, like a modern-day hero. And he's also one of the richest persons alive in the world. Hi, this is Top 10 Arena, and today we are going to show you the Elon Musk's 10 most outrageous projects. Number 10. Replacing planes with the rockets. Let us remain on the subject of mobility, where Elon Musk hopes to be able to replace planes with the rockets. He wants to use his rocket thrusters for passenger flights between the world's largest cities. Thanks to his innovative spirit and enthusiasm for the aerospace industry, 27,000 miles per hour or 16,800 miles per hour is the estimated altitude. There will be no more airports. A network of launch sites near our megacities could be possible in the future. Some of his projects seems to be totally insane, if not science fiction, but the most amazing things is that they really are coming to life. Finally, we can draw parallels between him and Tony Stark from Iron Man, an obscenely rich businessman who turns into a hero. If you agree with this analogy or not, you have to admit that he never runs out of ideas. So, which one is your personal favorite? At number 9, a lift for cars. What if each of us had our own private underground parking space? Our favorite mad scientist is still at it and is currently putting this to the test in California. This lift would significantly aid in the decongestion of our major cities' highways. We would note a difference even it was only partially successful. He also devised a new transportation system. This car network would be built on a series of rails that would carry cars on platforms. Passengers will not have to drive themselves, allowing for quicker, up to 200 kilometers or 125 miles per hour, and smoothing driving. All will take care of itself. Number 8. Providing internet access to the 7 billion people. Elon Musk founded SpaceX in May 2002, a company specializing in astronautics and space travel. Since then, SpaceX CEO has worked to make his Starlink project one of the world's most important internet players. His vision is for a global high-speed network that provides internet connectivity to all, including those in remote areas that are currently unconnected. Just 360 satellites have been launched so far, but by the end of the decade, the goal is to have 12,000 in low orbit at an altitude of 550 kilometers or 340 miles. The only drawback, all of these satellites have the potential to shine as brightly as the Great Bear. Number 7. Protecting humanity from artificial intelligence. Elon Musk is not only concerned about environmental protection, he also worries about humanity. This visionary, who has always been on the cutting edge of technology, has frequently cautioned us about the dangers of artificial intelligence. It is, he believes, much riskier than nukes. As a result, in order to avoid a Wall-E situation, he has invested $10 million in migrating AI threats. Number 6. Sending one of his cars into space. Man sends the first car to Mars on February 7, 2018. Thousands of internet users followed this mission, dubbed Falcon Heavy, on social media. Since then, Elon Musk's personal vehicle, the Tesla Roadster, has been traveling through space. So, if you go to Mars one day, maybe you will come across a Tesla that's playing a David Bowie's Space Oddity on repeat. Number 5. Launch of an aquatic car. Elon Musk has been the CEO of Tesla since 2003. As you are probably aware, Elon plans to break into the mobility market, aquatic mobility. That is, in addition to working on the design of 100% electric cars. After conquering space and roads, the aspirant scientist is now working on a submarine taxi. So keep an eye on this one, particularly because Uber is also investigating. At number 4. Hyperloop, the supersonic train. Run, Forrest, run, says the narrator. Even though Forrest Gump is a fast runner, he will never be able to catch Hyperloop, the supersonic train. This was modeled by Elon Musk in 2013. After the car, plane, ship, and train, he has positioned as the 5th mode of transportation. It could achieve speed of up to 1,200 kilometers when propelled by magnetic air cushions in vacuum tubes. His aim is to defy the laws of physics and smash the sound barrier. This project will also benefit the environment, since Hyperloop is a clean model of transportation that emits no greenhouse gases, and its implementation could help minimize carbon emission. This project is gradually moving away from science fiction and towards reality. Canada recently signed a preliminary agreement to construction an Hyperloop line by 2025. You can be able to fly in this design created by Elon Musk in just a few years. At number 3, it's connecting a human brain to AI. He also has the plan to bind the human brains to computers. According to the entrepreneur, he co-founded the neurotechnology startup Neuralink in 2017. The company released a brain-machine interface after 24 months of testing. It's all focused on electrodes inserted directly into the brain and attached to a chip set to the skull, which are housed in wires finer than a human hair. This chip amplifies the electrodes' signals, filters them, and then converts them into digital data that is sent to the box behind the user's ear. By 2027, Neuralink hopes to make it possible for humans to control machines and artificial intelligence solely by thinking. While the thought is unsettling, you must agree that simply thinking about your emails will be extremely useful. At number 2, it's sending tourists to Mars, to the ends of the Earth and beyond. Elon Musk's creativity expanded as he grew older. His most recent major idea is to colonize Mars. He wants to make sure there's enough of a seed of human civilization somewhere else to get it back and shorten the duration of the Dark Ages with dystopian logic. His goal is to send a few spaceships to Mars by 2022, with the first infrastructure that will enable us to move from the blue planet to the red planet one day. At number 1, it's creating a video game at 12. So what were you up to at 12 when it came to video games? My only idea at that age were to save Princess Peach from Bowser's paws. But between 2 games of marbles, Elon was testing himself to write code on his Commodore VIC-20. Elon Musk managed to sell the source code for his Blaster game for the equivalent of $500 to a specialized South African magazine, PC and Office Technology, despite the fact that is a little primitive. So, which one of these projects amazes you? Tell us in the comment sections below. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then don't forget to press the subscribe button and bell icon for the latest updates.